Hey divas, welcome back to another video where today you will be spending 48 hours with me as a lazy person trying to be productive. We will get some writing done, some art done, and I've gotten this video and a short done. So that counts too, right? First off, we're starting breakfast by cutting this golden honeydew. I had never heard of it before, but it cut like butter and kinda smelled weird. It tasted alright from my one little nibble, but all I could think of while I was cutting it was that girl on TikTok. I think her name was like Kirsten, and she like lives in Hawaii, and like all of her fruit she cuts, she's like, is this rotten? Is this rotten? And, you know, I call myself lazy, but honestly, I did get some stuff done. Like, I got screenwriting done. I got art done. I've gotten this video and a short done from this video. Like, that's, not to brag, that's kind of productive in Samland. Maybe not to you, but in Samland, that is productive. Am I getting Californian? I have like a vocal fry. I think it's just because it's 9:55 at night while I'm recording this voiceover, and I think I'm just tired. So I had to clean this melon off and the counter and whatnot. A, I don't want Walmart germs on my melon. B, my cat goes on the counter. Sue me. Sue me. Literally sue me. We can't stop them, and it takes 2 seconds to wipe down a counter, or in my case, like an entire minute, because it wouldn't come out of the bottle.
And it had just rained, so my dog was like dragging me around the yard while we were doing this. But if you live in the country, and I know it isn't just me, I've seen TikToks about it, I know it isn't just me.
If you have like fruit and veggie waste, I throw it in the woods. Composting, perhaps. You might call it composting. Even our Christmas trees, throw them into the woods. Welcome to my cooking show, because for breakfast we are having banana chia seed pancakes. Wow, this doesn't help my like Californian allegations I'm having right now. My identity crisis era. But listen, it's healthy. Even if I drown it in maple syrup, it has a little bit of protein from the egg. It has the banana. That's great for your gut. It has chia seeds. That's fiber. Like, kind of healthy. Now, I also started my period. So, I kind of just want to curl up in my bed, my lazy nest, and become a ball of nothingness. Truly, that's what I want. But I have ambitions. I'm even on the front page of the paper, innit? To prove it. I saw a TikTok, I guess yesterday, because I also got a call from my British cousin. Fun fact, I have British cousins. British cousins, innit? And because I texted her, because I had to make sure it's true. Like, I have to check my sources, you know? And because I saw a TikTok that was like, British people can't say beer can without it sounding like bacon and a Jamaican accent. It's true, by the way. Go look it up. Yes, I won't lie to you though. Half my day is spent talking to myself. Legitimately, like I might even pace around and talk to myself. I guess, case in point, I'm actively talking to myself, but just to a camera too. I don't think you guys count unless we want to get real parasocial real quick. And in that case, like, hey, get out of here. So talking about ambitious, Threadless has an art competition going on, so I designed a wee little thing for that. But also, I'm gonna start selling ACEOs, which is basically like tiny trading card sized art pieces. And so I was sketching up some designs for that. I always feel a bit like an imposter doing art, because I need, capitalize, all caps, need a reference, like badly. I cannot live without a reference, and it kind of makes me feel like a cheat and a plagiarist. That's not a word, but I'm making it one. Fun fact, when I was doing, this is a video of fun facts. When I was doing my college credits online, I was on study.com and I was doing 2 marketing courses, and I did this awesome presentation for this one. I honestly forget what it was. I think it was like applied marketing, because I was doing like a marketing plan for Mattel, and it was banger. It was awesome. It was great. And so you made like a Google Doc, X amount of words. I get an awesome grade on that, and then you make a Google Slides off of that doc. And I thought, in my silly little brain, I thought that meant that they would be like together, like you submitted them together kind of. And I thought that meant, it would make sense that these 2 things are together and that my sources are the same, because on the Google presentation I followed everything it said. It did not include like a sources slide, because it said like, these are the slides you need, these are the slides that XYZ, like it had a limit of slides and all that. And then I was accused of plagiarism by their AI plagiarism detector, and by that point it had already taken like a month and a half for me to get my grade. And I was so over it. So I just didn't fight that. Fun facts with Sam. I got my other marketing credit though, so whatever. Oh my god, when did you get there? Oh my god. Look, there's a Naji Podgy. And also, another fun fact. I actually have a turtle, just Zoe. It used to be Joey and Zoe, but after 10 years of living together, one died or may have been marked. R.I.P. small one. We never knew which one was which, so they've just merged souls. That's my solution for this. But anyways, I had to clean its tank. I literally just, did a water change, complete water change. We're in a drought. I cannot be doing these water changes every 2 weeks. It was looking a little ick. So I just went in there and I cleaned it out personally, But afterwards I had, turtle tank juice on me. So I took a shower. Needed one anyways because my hair was kind of nasty. I have kind of curly, wavy hair. So I can honestly go anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks without my hair getting greasy. But it's kind of gross to do more than a week and some change, right? I really don't know, and I don't judge anyways, because I've definitely gone 2 weeks without washing my hair on especially because I am disabled. As much as I hate to admit that, it pains me to admit that I am disabled. Anyways, after showering, I drew a little bit more, and if you're wondering what I'm watching lately, a lot of Try Guys, and I'm getting into Smosh lately as well. And that night, as every 19-year-old girl is doing at 10 p.m., I did the word search in the crossword puzzle, and said earlier mentioned newspaper. To end the night, I watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit. How is that productive? I was reading the screenplay. Alright. My TV is acting up lately, so I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but, watched a good chunk. I actually need to watch Beetlejuice as well. My screenplay is kind of that, absurd vibe that I love. I actually have Beetlejuice on DVD. It's one of the first, I think it might be the first DVD I ever, picked out, but, chose. I grew up on DVDs. I still have one of those, mini DVD portable players, and I will still watch them. I am a lover of physical media. And Beetlejuice was one of the first ones I got. I think I had to have been in 1st, 2nd grade, because I have a note from my, first or second grade student teacher still in my copy of Beetlejuice. The next morning, I woke up, day 2 of my period. I'm embarrassed. And I saw a cute picture of me and my older brother when I had to have graduated. I think that was the 1st grade. And I literally wanted to cry. I made breakfast. You might see the short from it. And if you hear from that short, it did, however, not make me feel great. The Taylor ham, egg and cheese
shockingly did not make me feel great. But this knocked me out of commission for a while. However, if you're nauseous, chew mint gum and sniff on an alcohol wipe. It works. It really, really works.
But after that,
Screenplay time.
I forgot the sound doesn't work on my laptop anymore. Then began the search for an old short story I wrote after I signed up for this screenwriting program. But I wanted this short story specifically to do a quick practice of screenwriting and also like understand the program a little bit better. Good choice on my part. I really want to get into screenwriting because I love writing. However, I get so unmotivated from the fluff of writing a novel. Like, you really have to think it through and you have to fluff it up a little bit, you know? While screenwriting is much more to the point, which I think that I'm going to enjoy. I found the story, but I decided to actually do a little bit of learning on YouTube Academy, of course. But I actually do have a pretty good understanding so far, not to brag or anything. Originally, I wasn't going to read, but I went ahead and I read some short film screenplays just to get a better understanding, because it really is true, to be a good writer, you must be a reader as well. And this was honestly really helpful for me, so I do recommend. And honestly, this screenplay was called, I think it was just She, with like an E with a little boop. It was a really good story, by the way. And it was only like 14 pages, so even if you aren't into like screenplays, you'll probably you will probably like this. I'm a writer, not a speaker. I don't know how many times I have to say that to you. So I did that, and then I wrote for a while. I already have everything planned, so my goal is just get at least 10 pages or so done a day for this first little rough-ish draft, and see where it goes from there. Oh, and it was also my dog Stick's birthday today. Bye, divas!
Happy birthday!